Welcome back, creators. I wanted to dive into how you can install the Ecamm Live virtual microphone. If you are not familiar with what a virtual microphone does, this will allow your sounds and your audio, everything that you're embedding into your streams and your recorded videos using Ecamm Live, whether that is sound effects or music, you can now transfer this audio directly within Ecamm with no need for programs like Loopback or Black Hole in order to do this. This will send your audio, your music, sound effects, and etc. from Ecamm Live to programs like Google Meet, Zoom, and the like. Let's dive into how to install this, how this works, and then we'll do a test so you're good to go by the end of the video. To get started, what we'll do is go up here to the output menu. Once selected, you'll notice that there is a new icon that says virtual mic, standing for virtual microphone. In order to begin this, we will need to install the virtual microphone. Simply clicking on this option will allow you to go ahead and start the install process. If you're in the midst of recording, as we are here in this demonstration, you will notice that it says in recording and install the virtual microphone or install later. Let's install later. At this point, you can continue your recording or whatever it is that you're doing. So if you know that you may have the potential in the midst of recording or live streaming as you're creating content with Ecamm, that you may have the option to go and open a Google Meet meeting or something like that, go ahead and install this before you begin. So let's go ahead and do that. When you're ready to install your virtual microphone, you want to make sure that you have ceased recording or any live stream functions. Again, just really make sure that you're doing this before you will need to use it so you're ready to go. You'll come up here to the output menu, come down to virtual microphone and select install the virtual microphone. It'll take a few seconds to do this, and then once it's done, you'll have a pop-up menu that'll enter on the screen. So now that we're here within Zoom, we'll go ahead and select this upward facing arrow in order to get to our audio settings, but let's go ahead and unmute here. Once we come to the audio settings, it will produce this pop-up box. And as you can see, my meters from my microphone is selected because I have the Rodecaster Pro selected, but that does not mean that people within Zoom will be able to hear the sound effects and things like that within other programs. So we'll click this drop down arrow, and as you can see, all of the microphone options that I have available are here. Whereas with Loopback or some other program, we may need to select another option. But Ecamm makes it super easy because you will select the Ecamm Live virtual microphone as your microphone source. You do not change whatever your speaker options are. You can choose whatever it is that you personally prefer. For me, I'm listening to the audio through my Rodecaster Pro stereo, so that will remain the same. You will get the option to adjust those volumes just in case you need a little bit more wiggle room. But if you have everything adjusted within Ecamm Live, you should be safe. So I'm actually going to stop talking and I'm going to play some music that we have within Ecamm Live, and you will see that those meters also move, meaning that the audio from Ecamm is going over to Zoom. That is a successful test to let us know that our audio sources are correctly done. Our virtual microphone is successfully installed. If you wanted to verify that this is actually working, if I went ahead and selected my Rodecaster Pro stereo and I started that music again, the Zoom window would not pick up those audio sources. So let's try that. As you can see, there is audio actually playing in the sound effects bar, which I'm bringing up and down here. And the music is actually playing. You have my voice and you have the audio, but the only thing that's being picked up over here in Zoom is my specific audio. So this is how you know that this is actually working successfully and you have correctly done this. So let's change this back to the Ecamm Live virtual microphone, and that way we're good to go moving forward. You can use your virtual microphone with any third-party source that you want to share a presentation, and maybe within that presentation you have a quick video clip that you also want to share. That way you don't have to do anything special. You can continue using the Ecamm Live virtual camera and now the Ecamm Live virtual microphone. If you have any questions about this, be sure to leave them down in the comment section down below, but you'll get a ton of use out of this and I know you will enjoy it.